Well, shalom, and welcome to this special edition of PowerPoints. I hope you enjoyed that video. I want to thank Garland Thomas and his church down there for it was a good video. I mean, they didn't really know we were coming into the last minute. As you can see, Chuck Pierce was surprised, and we got there late, but it was so powerful. But I want to break down to what happened. And I'm going to break it down into two spots that happened, and then we'll go into more detail later this week. And if we have to go into next week, if I can't finish, we'll do that. Is that all right? Okay, first of all, before you prophesy, there needs to be correct alignment. So I had called, and you have to recognize authority. So I had called Apostle Jay Swallow and Apostle Dr. John Benefiel and Pastor Garland, and I said, I would like to bring a word of the Lord out of Jerusalem to you, but I need to bring it first. And I wasn't scheduled to speak in the meeting. So I went to Apostle John and Jay first. They said yes. So I went with First Nations, First Fruits. They said yes. Then I went to the pastor and I got permission. So I wasn't pushing on anything. It's important for you to know this. Okay? This is how these things work. And you know what? If they said no, I was okay with that. But they all said yes. And I said, I'm going to bring down this video and I want to testify to you the scripture I gave you yesterday. That's let's overcome Satan because look what's happened with our testimony. They said, that's good. And so the guest speaker there was Apostle and Dr. Chuck Pierce. And he did not know I was coming. So when I came into the building, you'll see when I'm walking into the building, it was a pleasant surprise. He and I have been friends for years, and he's comfortable with my call. He knows I don't show up, and this is key for some of you. I don't show up unless God's given me something that I believe to say. Otherwise, why am I showing up? What I'm carrying needs to come in for a reason, see? And so they know that. And he was okay with me going first. And then what you do is you see me laying down the proper alignment. Restoration out of the United States from first fruit Gentiles, First Nations, Indians, first fruit Jews. We came together as a three-stranded cord. We put together a document. We made it plain on tablets, as it says in Habakkuk. The documents came from each one, also officially blessed by the governor of Oklahoma and the governor of Kansas. We go over as a three-stranded cord, and it's received into Israel in the proper places. The Knesset, the city of Jerusalem, the religious leaders, and the army. Everyone says yes, they bless it, and now they come back into this gate. And where? The governmental gate of the First Nations people, because they're the host people in the land. And it's released there. That alignment is made, and then what you've seen then, when that alignment is made, you're seeing Chuck Pierce, in my opinion, this prophet and his staff said, prophesying clearer and more power with more authority at a higher level than you've ever seen before. Why? Because the alignment was correct. I want you to say this word with me, alignment. When you align with God correctly, that's where covenant and power comes from. And when covenant and alignment is right, that's when your inheritance is released. So I'm going to speak to you about the tools to break misalignment, to be aligned for an inheritance. We'll do that tomorrow. God bless you. Don't miss it. Send it to a friend. Say, you need to watch this. Boy, this is historic. It's powerful. I'm getting set free. My people perish for lack of knowledge. Now you know what's going on and you're being empowered. I'll see you tomorrow. Shalom. I really want to encourage you to order some Dead Sea Moringa. And the reason I want you to do it is for three reasons. One, you need to be healed and you need to have energy to answer the call of God in your life. Two, you need to make happen for others what you need to happen to you. You buy one bottle, one tree will be planted to bring food and nutrition to one child, one family in Africa. So you can do that. Three, the reason I want you to do that is this is one of the few ways that you can actually take a one-a-day vitamin and bless Israel and bless your body. God says, I will bless those who bless you. So order today. I want you to take 2 in the morning, 2 at night. If you're struggling with some things, this is natural. You can't overdose on it. You could do 4 in the morning, 4 at night. It doesn't matter. When I get sick and I get ready to travel on my flights, I always start a couple of days before with 4 moringa in the morning, 4 at night. I build up my system. And between this and that that vitamin C tablets. I don't get sick on the airplanes, and I can arrive healthy so I can preach what God's called me to preach. And so you need this. God bless you. Order today, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, this is going to be really powerful because I'm going to start breaking down some of the components that happen in the meeting. And make sure that you've watched it. Do your homework, and I'll see you tomorrow. Shalom.